Alejandro Garnacho continues from where he stopped. Amad Diallo is the it. Man United has passed the test this loss to Man City in the Community Shield. My name is Webb. Welcome to the United Sport. Here is the match reaction and player ratings after our 1-1 draw in full time, and of course the loss in penalties. Honestly, Erik ten Hag will have himself to blame. Rather, who gives Johnny Evans a penalty to take? I saw him going, and I'm like, does he even have the energy to kick that ball from the spot to the goalkeeper? Anyway, let's not dwell on the penalties. I think most of our players had good penalties. Sancho was unlucky with his, but I think the most important part of the game was the 90 minutes. How did we play? I wanted to see the things I told you. How do we apply ourselves against the best team in the league? How do we rate now compared to the other big teams going into the season? And for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how we performed, the patterns and everything, I would give Erik ten Hag already a 5. I think there is improvement in how we play. Here is my player ratings and the team ratings at large. First of all, let me start off with the team. I thought in this game, the start was a bit jittery. Lisandro Martinez playing on the left was clearly uncomfortable. You saw the jitters, and you would understand that is not his natural position. But him and Evans, of course, Evans as well at the start of the game was so jittery. The guys in the back struggled to play the game forward. No wonder we should be excited about Man United signing Delete and Mazraoui, because the thing is, the importance of having good players in the back is they initiate play. They start the play from the back. If they struggle, because in moments our guys lacked ideas on how to get that ball from the back line to initiate our attack. They would either make the wrong decisions in terms of play tight passes and difficult passes for their colleagues to deal with. I thought we struggled with that, but we grew into the game. We held it together and we grew into the game. I didn't feel like Man City dominated the game. I think when they brought on Bernardo Silva, that's when you saw a bit of hunger in Man City. But I felt really we are firm for the most part of the game. I felt there was an improvement in terms of how we play, trying to create chances. I thought we were not under pressure. We felt comfortable in the right moments of the game. Amad Diallo does not respect an opponent, going into tight spaces at every chance. In the first half, it was the excitement we had. Whenever he got the ball, he opened up things. Mason Mount could have scored. He was just a little behind, I think, in terms of expectation. He probably thought Amad Diallo was going to go for goal, but Diallo was doing the mature thing, being generous, trying to find Mount, but Mount had shut out. I thought Diallo was the spark of the first half. Then this boy, Toby Collier, will be a baller. He came on and you saw what he was doing, applying himself in the middle against a Man City side. I thought he did well for himself. Now, the other positives, the other key positives to take on from this game are one, Bruno Fernandes is looking sharp like ever. He's looking sharp like ever. You saw what he was doing, crafting stuff. I love to see it, because towards the end of the season, you started getting a feeling, that he was probably frustrated and working way too hard himself, and his colleagues were not performing. I thought he still looked sharp. I wanted to see his body language. I liked him, loved it, stepped up to take the first penalty. I mean, he's Fernandes, that's his name according to Bernardo Silva, his national teammate. So it's important. If Bruno is good, Man United is inspired. Two, Kobe looked calm in the middle. Again, no panicking, no jitters at all. He was comfortable. Even when he was given balls in tight positions, he looked comfortable. You love to see it. The other thing that I noticed, I noted in this game, Alejandro Garnacho, when he came on, one thing, if for as long as Alejandro Garnacho makes the right decisions, and I thought he made the right decisions for the minutes he was on the pitch, passed to Rashford when he had to, went for goal when he had to. This is what was lacking in his game, and I think he's improving in that area. He's becoming more mature and more calm. When he's mature and calm and comfortable, Garnacho is extremely lethal. I thought he was improved in his decision making, which for me was a lacking bit. So if he's going to be generous like this, with finishers like Zirkzee and Højlund, the goals will come. That is another important thing that I noticed in this game. I took my notes before I forget them. Then there is more depth, of course, in the squad. This is Amadi's season. I think for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, the whole team, the manager, the improvement in play, in how we distribute the ball, in how we build up. Pelistri came on, contributed to the back line. I thought Pelistri was impeccable. I think he should be staying. I think Pelistri should be staying as the backup for Amad Diallo on the right. But also, he's proving to us that he can play right back as well. He was playing right back when he came on. So I think that's another important dimension we see in his game. This, for me, was a decent performance against a big team. And it showed me that we are not so far from Man City. We are not so far off. Yet should be the team that sets the pace, that sets the standard. I thought we matched them nearly in everything, despite them having exciting young kids in them. I thought, for me, we did decent as Man United. So, Andre Onana in goal saved the penalty. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate him at 6. He did not really have so much to do. Their first shot on target came in, I think, the 80th minute, 89th minute. That's the goal they scored. I would give him 6 out of 10. Then in the right, who should I start in the right? Diogo Dallo struggled to put the balls ahead when he had to. I would give him a 5 out of 10. Defense, they struggled. Evans struggled. Maguire, I think, was decent, 6.5. Evans struggled a bit at the start, but he kept it together, growing to the game. I'll give him 5. Then on the left, Lisandro Martinez struggled, but first game in a long time, played out of position for the most part of the game. I would give him a 5 out of 10 as well. In the middle, Kobe was comfortable. I would give him a 6. Mason Mount looked sharp as well. I would give him a 5.5 out of 10. Bruno Fernandes, 7 out of 10. Then Amad Diallo, our best player, 8 out of 10. Him and Garnacho, 8, both of them. Garnacho was the excitement. Okay, Garnacho scored the goal. I would give him a 9. But it was the excitement of the second half. Amad was the excitement of the first half. Casemiro, in the second half, tried to improve, but nothing really exciting. I would give Casemiro a 6 out of 10. Then Rashford playing more with his body than with his head. He doesn't think. Garnacho gives him a good ball, sets him up, and he plays, with the left instead of playing with the right. That it was obvious. Always your left foot was always going to be weak if the ball is coming from the right, and this is the body is like this. I think you don't need to be an elite player to know that you can't play it with your left. It's always going to go wide, and the left is going to be weaker. Naturally, the left the left leg will be weaker. He should have taken that ball with the right. He had no business trying to press it with the left. So I keep saying it. Rashford is not a smart player. He's not He's not smart. It's the feet that is talented. He's quick, but the head is not so sharp. So I would give him a 5 out of 10. Who else? I think I rated Bruno. Sancho came on, of course, not so much to rate him. I thought by and large, as a team altogether, 6 out of 10. So add in Mathis Delete, add in Mazraoui, add in a number 6, and I think we will be good. We looked impressive. At least we're beginning to have an idea of Ten Hag ball and how he wants us to play. So for me, we lost the Community Shield, but we passed my test. Give me your opinion about the game in the comment section. My name is Webb. This is the United Sport. I'll catch you later.